Technology is constantly changing in every aspect of our lives, and when it comes to football boots, all of the big brands are leading us to believe that the newest technology makes for better football boots. Is that actually true? Not really. I can't hear anything. What's going on, guys? Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com bringing you a video today to share with you the top 5 popular football boot technologies that don't actually do anything, or at least do very little. So basically nothing. And that's not to say that these technologies are completely useless, but I don't think that they do as much as a lot of people would like to believe that they actually do. Yeah, that was right. Either way, if you guys end up enjoying this video and perhaps want to see more top 5 videos on the channel, please support this one with a like. And if you don't want to miss out on future content from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification so you get notified when the next new video goes live. Jeff, what's the point of the lace cover on the new Phantom Venom? To cover the laces. Yeah, I get that, but what does it actually do? It covers the laces. Lace covers seem to be a pretty popular thing right now, especially within the Nike brand. You have the two Phantom models, the Vision with a large lace cover, and the Venom with a smaller lace cover. And a question that I've been getting a lot over the last several months is what's the point or benefit of the lace cover? And the simple answer to that question is the lace cover doesn't really do much else aside from covering the laces, and whether that's a benefit or a negative is really down to a matter of opinion. Every lace cover is going to be a little bit different. In the case of the Phantom Vision, it gives the boot somewhat of a laceless look, and it gives you this nice pocket underneath the lace cover to hide all of the laces, which feels and looks very clean when you're wearing the boots, but ultimately that's all it's really doing, is just covering the laces. In the case of the Phantom Venom, you kind of have this bottom half lace cover thing, and the marketing material from Nike suggests that this allows for a cleaner striking surface. Here's the thing, the striking surface with or without the lace cover is still there. Whether or not you think you're going to be able to feel the lace cover making for a cleaner striking surface when you actually make contact with the ball in this area, I guess that's going to depend on the person that you are. For me, I don't feel a lace cover when I strike the ball, and like I said earlier, if anything, it's just adding more material and more bulk to the surface of the upper. It's pretty much just a design element. In certain instances, like the Adidas X17 Plus Pure Speed, they actually utilized lace cover that's made out of the same material with the same finish as the rest of the upper, which does have the benefit of giving you a very consistent, uniform grip level across the entire foot, something that you won't necessarily find with these Nike lace covers because you have this very gritty sensation on the Nike skin area, and then the lace cover is fully exposed Flyknit that's going to be a lot more slippery. So not a lot of benefit there in regards to consistency, but that's not to say that this is bad and this is really good. They're all great, but they're just different. And then going even further back to something like this, the Adidas F50.8 Tunit with this giant lace cover that has the Velcro strap holding it down, this creates a ton of extra bulk across the top of the foot that I would personally argue is a negative thing. Ultimately, it's a matter of personal opinion, but I guess the general consensus for me on lace covers is that they don't really offer any performance benefit, and as long as they're not getting in the way or adding unnecessary bulk across the top of your foot, I have no issue with it. But I can assure you that they will not improve your ability to control the ball. And then there are lace covers with a zipper. Let's play a quick game. I'm going to show you 2 different boots, and I want you to tell me which one you think has ACC technology. Boot number 1 or boot number 2? Nike ACC, which stands for All Conditions Control, was introduced back in the summer of 2012, initially featured on the Nike CTR 360 Maestri 3, where you can see right here on the heel, it clearly says ACC. What does it do? Well, according to Nike, as the name would imply, it allows for better control of the ball in all conditions, whether it's dry, whether it's wet, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, it doesn't matter, because in all conditions, you will have ultimate control. How does it achieve this? Well, that part has never really been explained. In fact, we don't even really know what ACC actually is in the first place. It's just something that they introduced one day on this boot, then eventually it made its way onto all the other boots, and now we have it on basically every top-end model from Nike, and some takedowns too. And it doesn't stop at football boots either. ACC is also a feature on match balls and goalkeeper gloves. We don't know if it's a coating, we don't know if it's a treatment process of the material, we don't really know anything other than the fact that unless they write ACC on the upper, there's no way to really know if the boot actually has ACC. Now, some people swear by the benefits of ACC, but take it from somebody that has first-hand experience having worn every single Nike football boot ever to feature ACC technology, that every single one of those boots offers a different feel, a different touch, a different grip level in dry as well as wet conditions, meaning that the feel and grip on the ball that you get from this Mercurial ends up being very different from this Tiempo, even though they both have ACC. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that ACC is some kind of a scam. I'm sure Nike is physically doing something to the boots in order for it to bear the ACC logo. What I am saying though is it's not one of those technologies that has the huge impact that a lot of people believe that it's making. Having a hard time learning how to tie your shoes? Don't worry about it. Just buy some laceless boots. Now, laceless football boots are seemingly a brand new thing, but that's not entirely true because going all the way back to 2006, we had this guy right here, the Lotto Zero Gravity. This is the first ever laceless boot. It never really caught on in regards to popularity because it's from Lotto, it was very expensive at the time, and honestly, it's just not that great to actually wear and a pain to get on your feet. It wasn't until 2016 that Adidas put out this, the Ace 16 Plus Pure Control, which by the way, isn't even their first laceless boot, but it's the first laceless boot that they released to the public that really caught on. And as you can see by their current lineup, it's something that they really value as far as marketing and technology is concerned. Because no laces is a technology. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that laceless boots are bad. Do I think they're the best in regards to getting the best possible fit as well as the best possible lockdown? Definitely not, but they're not bad. What needs to be clear though is that removing the laces will not in any way improve your touch, improve your striking, improve your ability to perform or the performance of the football boot in any way whatsoever. To explain this as simply as possible, let's do a simple pros and cons list for laceless football boots. Pro, you don't have to tie your shoes. Con, they'll be a little harder to put on. Pro, your shoes will never come untied. Con, if the boots feel too loose, you can't really tighten them. Pro, they look cool. Con, the upper might stretch while you're wearing them, resulting in insufficient lockdown, and because there isn't any kind of a lacing system or any kind of a fastening system to help tighten the boots, you're gonna have to live with that feel, and as you wear them in and the boots stretch a little bit, it's entirely possible that they'll feel even sloppier on your feet than they did from when you first bought them, and it's just one of those issues that you'll never be able to resolve. Lots of people have them, and lots of people like them, but that does not mean that it is a technology that is benefiting performance. And if you're one of those people that think that laces are too bulky, then I guess just buy laceless boots. I don't know what to tell you. I'm about to show you something and I want you to answer immediately with what you think it is. If your answer was a sock, you're wrong. This is a highly complex ankle support device. Remember these? This is the Nike Magista Obra 1 and the Mercurial Superfly 4. Not only the first knitted boots from the Nike brand, but also the first mid-cut ones, and two boots that started huge trends in the football boot industry with knitted uppers and mid-cut designs. The concept behind mid-cut football boots actually being quite logical, since the goal was to create a football boot that not only fit like a sock, but was also comfortable like a sock. If they were going to use knitted material to give you that sock-like feel, it would only make sense that just like a pair of socks, it would cover your foot and then flow up your ankle, extending into your leg, which is how they came up with the mid-cut collar that's made from this very flexible, elasticated knitted material with no real structure to it, like a pair of socks. But because up until this point we hadn't really had anything other than low-cut football boots, because we now had one that had some material that extended above your ankle, of course this has to provide ankle support. That's the point. No, it's not the point. People just made that up. Nike never said that, nobody ever said that. It's a made-up thing. This is not ankle support. This is a sock. Socks are not ankle support. If ankle support is what you're after while wearing a pair of football boots, buy an ankle brace, or better yet, get your ankles professionally taped. That is how you get ankle support. There is one benefit of mid-cut boots though, and that is when playing on artificial grass. Having the collar extending above your ankle typically does a pretty good job of preventing those small rubber pellets from getting inside your boots. Can you guys see this? This flat piece of material right here is the most comfortable football boot insole ever created. At least that's what people are saying. Adidas Boost technology is no joke. I legitimately think it's one of the most important footwear technologies to be introduced in the last 10 years. I love it. I'm actually wearing some Ultra Boost right now. Yes, my socks match my shirt. That was not on purpose. So because of how popular Boost had become in other forms of footwear across the Adidas brand, it only made sense to roll it into football boots. And we saw it for the first time on the Adidas Ace 17 Plus Pure Control, which featured a Boost insole, basically exactly like what I have right here, now featured on the latest model as part of that lineage, the Predator 19 Plus. Here's the thing about the Boost insole. While it sounds like a great idea, it's as thin as any other insole, and because there's pretty much just one layer of Boost, you end up with the feel of basically regular foam. The reality of the situation is that it's a great idea, Boost is a great technology, but if you're buying these boots with the expectation that these insoles are going to provide running shoe levels of underfoot cushioning, you will be disappointed. And those are the 5 boot technologies that are very popular but don't actually do much, or at least have the impact that a lot of people believe that they do. Did I miss anything? Let me know down below in the comments if you think there is anything else I should add to this list. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments as well, and I'll be happy to get an answer out to you. If you enjoyed this video, please support it with a like. That helps me out tremendously. And if you don't want to miss out on future content from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification so you get notified when the next new video goes live. All my social media information is linked down below in the description as well, so check that out if you haven't already. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.